Vitality really needs to try to constrict it a little bit. As now dive comes out there, but the Galio ult I think will just be enough to save him. But Fiesta has to flash out.
Fiesta force flash.
Okay! Oh, that last tower shot, that last stick of poison.
Absolutely.
Now, I can't promise that you'll win the fight after that. It could be tricky, but Fleshy might not even make it to the fight. Lockdown, layered CC, the miasma there. Carzzy standing behind, but he just doesn't do a damn thing. Second kill. Clone, split. Lyncas immediately going to go for the world, but he's already been locked up. They found the real target. Jojopyun's just on the chase. Q flash forward, coming in from Elyoya.
They're just
Fleshy running away.
Every single time Vitality pulls the trigger. It's like
MCoY, will they leave a man behind? They probably should. Oh, nasty sidestep from Alvaro. Ulti shield now coming in, giving a little bit more. Lyncas is still locked up. There's no follow-up damage, so he will just die. But Myrwn trying to chase down Fleshy. Supa can't land a Q. Fleshy a little bit too clean with it. 4-shot. This is getting bad really fast. This is great deep for Vitality. Supa finally able to go over the wall. Lyncas is now going to fall. The equalizer not enough. Fleshy debating if he can go in again. Hookshot, EQ, Supa. Ooh. Fleshy on the chase. Can try to lock him in the Thunderdome. Fiesta coming in from behind. Jojopyun still living for quite a long time here. Hoping to take down Fiesta. Good pick for Vitality. A lot of ultis used, but well worth it to take down Jojo. He was at 3-0, now at 3-1. Warrior Trickster out, but now the chase comes in, the point and click. It's all too easy for MCoY. The absolute worst possible scenario for Vitality as they lose their jungler.
Monkey see, monkey do, monkey die. As now MCoY might turn to the Baron instead. Maybe don't even care about the soul, but now Jojopyun is against on mid lane. Just gonna be a stun, maybe.
Initial start to the pick. Follow-up is there from Fleshy, but now Myrwn's on the way in. That magic damage shield keeping Jojo standing. It's all falling apart. Carzzy is dead as well. Vitality looking loose, looking scared, looking messy as MCoY take their sweet time. They pick off Fleshy. They're debating if they want to go for another fight, but I think the soul might feel a little bit better. 7 seconds left on Lyncas.
Decision to go for the soul here.
Supa has lost some HP, but Fiesta is without ultimate, has Protobell, has the flash, finds the initial stun. Myrwn now in trouble as Naak Nako pushes up. Aftershock gonna fade. Myrwn, nice moves, but the burn should just finish him off. But Naak Nako, the flash into the enemy team. He does connect the equalizer onto 3. Fleshy, hook shot, the wall dive, not quite in time. Exhaust already there, Fleshy about to drop. Lyncas retreating, and once again, MCoY have taken a favorable exchange.
And in the end, it's just going to be a 3-4 as Fiesta is dead.
And it does feel like
you are just going to give this Baron. They're trying to get some kind of cross snap on bot, but I think Myrwn is going to TP down there and just clear out that wave with that Hollow Radiance.
And you can hear kicking the hell out of Vitality. And they're going to be extra not excited when Jojopyun comes out of that bush and kills Carzzy, who's dead. Wow. Okay. Folks, I'd love to give it a little more sauce, but there's not a lot of sauce to be had here. They're just getting run down. Naak Nako running out to safety. Knockup just barely clipping him. And he's going to be dead because every single piece of CC in the world is available to MCoY when they have CC. I don't want to see another Nafiri Karma.
Nafiri Karma Mordekaiser didn't hit for you as now Jojo.
Cloud Soul Jojopyun. Should be impossible for Lyncas to get away. It is. It's Jojopyun now on a rampage.
You need to find some kind of fight. Maybe a pick onto Myrwn is the thing you need. Maybe if you flash onto Jojo who doesn't have flash.
To get some CC down, but Myrwn's ulti keeps him standing. The movement speed steroid from Cloud is disgusting. All of Vitality running, that's all they had in the tank, and it wasn't enough to even find a single kill. Lyncas dead, Carzzy dead. Fiesta and Fleshy doing what they can to hold the line as Naak Nako steps out of base. Don't know where Naak Nako is going. He's just walking away to make sure he can fully recall. That's respectable. Will heal right back up when he gets there. MCoY poised to end it. Refused to hold the wooden spoon. Determined to pass it to the side of Vitality as Fleshy. No agency, no chance to make a play. Alvaro goes in one more time, and Fiesta going to drop down yet again. MCoY absolutely the better team from start to finish in game 1 as they move up in the series.
And Naak Nako once again has to stare at his Nexus fall while all his teammates lie dead on the ground. Now on the Victor, using that early shield to really trade aggressively. Nice laser. Fiesta a little bit late on the shield.
The shield is late. Flash Q auto. Yep, first blood. Jojopyun in the end is the one who makes someone disappear in the mid lane, and now it's going to be hard for Fiesta because he didn't buy anything when he backed as refillable, but Alvaro dies!
There's a lane in that box in bot lane, and it's Alvaro stuck in the box being sawed down by Carzzy, but Supa going in for the trade back, had the damage.
One more auto, flash away from Fleshy, manages to get away from that damage, just making it a 1-for-1 in the end. Will make it out, flash away from the stun. Q in, back onto Fiesta, and another kill! Oh,
it's the magic, man!
Is it?
You just get so much more damage. No.
Fiesta? Oh no, he doesn't sidestep E. Oh, Proclaiming Quill, no! Oh, He was so close to escaping.
Could be a lot of opportunity for Vitality to attack Myrwn once again before his flash comes back up.
Exhaust down onto Carzzy. Good trade back on the
know?
Supa, but Elyoya's here and they absolutely do not know. Kick back, but he manages to live.
No!
But Alvaro again gets the kill.
Alvaro's he's picking up them.
Oh, Myrwn's gonna try to ult Fiesta. Fiesta, good backstep.
Movement.
That ability is fake now unless you hit CC first, just for anyone who doesn't know. The hitbox is too small. It's Fiesta.
I got some CC for you,
Okay.
Lyncas. We got a kick in the face.
I don't even think he needed to kick flash,
No,
but
he did not.
he clearly wanted to. Someone's got to teach them. It's on Melzen. Melzen has to teach these kids because they have so much potential. They struggled a bit more, so we'll need to see what it looks like there. Lyncas kicking this fight off. Solid start. Ulti comes out from Fleshy for the extra healing and the cleanse. Carzzy still debating if he can walk in. Supa really playing on the edge here. Shockwave behind is a good start. Shut down now in the meantime. Signs of life from the side of Vitality. Elyoya sprinting, running for his life. Oh, a shutdown for Fiesta! And this is what we talked about. MCoY, they got all the answers right, but they forgot to write their name on the test, Finn! And now they're falling apart! Shield balled in. Jojo about to fall. The Q for the finish. Lyncas with the Comet Spear. But now Naak Nako's on the way in. He's gonna get walked out menacingly.
Oh, he
Flash
going.
in. Naak Nako about to get stunned up. The dominance is still there. Jojopyun getting kicked down. No! It's falling apart! The kids, they're learning. They've written their name on the test. They're punishing Naak Nako. Down he goes! And that, Lyncas moving in, eggs assault for the extra movement speed. Dash in from Carzzy. Lockdown is there immediately.
Nice.
Cleansed. Carzzy finds the kill. Fleshy and Carzzy playing so damn well. Flash forward on Jojopyun to get away from the shockwave is big. Alvaro looking for the interrupt and he catches Lyncas in the meantime. Jojopyun on the chase, but Fiesta zoning away perfectly, kiting this one out. Elyoya coming in from behind, looking to finish him off. Carzzy blinking health bar, but he's living for now. Lyncas stepping up with Fiesta, managing to grab another. Elyoya doesn't quite finish Fleshy. Oh, it's a disaster! But at least Jojo gets one back.
See here, Supa is struggling to play a little bit.
Ulti out, Fiesta's just gonna walk him down, forces the flash.
There's Elyoya.
Supa caught sleeping, had the ulti, could have gotten away from the shockwave, just didn't respect it.
You can't.
He cannot move.
Okay.
And again, it's Alvaro and Elyoya showing up to save the play. Yeah, they're getting a lot of magic. I mean, Jojopyun has definitely made more magic. Although I say that, and now clearly I have caster cursed him. Actually, he's caster cursed himself. He's just, oh, surprise! A new opponent has occurred. You thought you were in the 1v1. Naak Nako, not messing around this time. Lyncas took the kill. Give him a bit of extra powers. He just continues to run face first into MCoY. Calling onto Alvaro is big. That's going to be one quick kill picked up.
Supa.
Calling there. Supa no all makes it an easy kill pickup. Lyncas now looking for the follow-up. Alvaro has to flash out and back into the arms of Elyoya.
Myrwn is coming here midway, but I don't think he can do anything. He might
extra movement speed for Lyncas. Flash in. Goes for the shield vault. Carzzy just continues to rain damage down. The death dance does a bit of work for Myrwn, but it's just not enough to keep him alive. Lyncas on a rampage.
And that's Baron.
Baron taking a damn long time, but they've got the flank. They boxed MCoY in. Naak Nako has popped the dominance. Elyoya locked up. No chance for the Herald to respond to take him out to safety. Jojopyun instead is the one who's going to mount up and try to escape. But it's going to spit him out into the middle of the team. Now he needs to get to running the flash forward. The ruthless predator, the slice, the dice, and Carzzy takes another.
Skyfall in 7 seconds. I think maybe Lyncas is going to try to move down there so he can actually take this dragon as well.
Hoping to take this one away as Fleshy continues to wander in. A resurgence in performance. The kick good initially from Elyoya, but the counterplay is there. Alvaro finds the charm onto 2, but the follow-up just is not there. Lyncas is now ready to turn the play. Naak Nako ready to dive in, but it's Myrwn. Myrwn in the back line, holding on. A Sundering Slam as he's pushed back. The public execution crucially does not connect. MCoY fighting for their lives to get this Baron out, but in goes Carzzy. The exhaust down, flashback from Supa. A few more feathers to finish it as Jojo grabs the shutdown. Now he's on the chase. Item as well. Naak Nako potentially straying a bit too far to the sideline. Doesn't make it over the wall on the slice. Oh God, that is not good.
He bumped his nose on the wall. Level 16 on Ambessa is a very big spike for that third point an hour, but Alvaro.
Flash in, immediate stun. The execution again doesn't connect. Oh, it's such a mess. The lockup not perfectly timed. The coordination not there for MCoY this time around. It's easy now for Naak Nako and the rest of Vitality to descend on MCoY. Elyoya trying desperately to clear the wave. We were so critical of the coordination of Vitality, but it's MCoY who fumble it in the moment.
I mean, now they're going to run down mid here, and Naak Nako is not going to cry crocodile tears. They're going to be of joy as Vitality pick up their first win, most likely, I hope, of the LEC summer split. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic play from Fleshy. Denies the engage from Alvaro.
Dodged away, no doubt, due in part to Fleshy and those incredible ultimates. 2-0-16 from Fleshy as Alvaro tries to cut the wave to distract Vitality, buying a bit more time. Jojopyun is here with an ulti available.
No
Vitality, if they make a mistake here, it might cost them the game. Myrwn continuing to step up, calling down for Carzzy. Initial wave clear, but now it's Jojopyun in trouble. Carzzy doing a hell of a lot of damage.
They're not the Vults though. I think this will be hard to defend for MCoY.
5 seconds left. Shockwave. Jojopyun goes golden. Follow up for Lyncas. Jojopyun still living for an extra moment. Kick back, coming in. Carzzy ticking. Flash forward from Supa. Can he make the difference? All 5 members of Vitality. So Vitality seem content to give it up, but Carzzy,
Jojopyun might not make it to clear this wave.
dash in, calling good, body block, no, not entirely, Supa forced the ulti. Vitality chipping away at cooldowns. Ulti's down, forcing them back now to the fountain. Supa with a target on his back in this fight. Tower respawning at 1/3 HP, huge damage onto Carzzy. The Arcane Storm. Vitality looking for the victory march. Dash in from Alvaro, just barely clips him, but the follow-up damage is simply not there. Supa's got nowhere to go. Dash in from Naak Nako. Supa being forced back. Vitality marching their way into MCoY's base, bringing us to a game 3. They looked down and out, but in game 2, they have come alive. Carzzy a bit too excited, but you can understand why, as we're going to move on to a game 3. The grasping maw can come out in a second, but a nice knock-up on the Fiesta makes it a little bit harder for them to pursue. Sidestep from Alvaro doesn't really mean anything, and it's first blood for Lyncas.
Into top set, no flash on Jojo here. Fleshy's here as well.
Jojopyun comes in, uses the wall to get Fleshy out of the picture, but now he's just gonna fall. He's got no egg! He's got no flash! And it's not the Jarvan he needed to worry about, Finn! It's the dog and the lady on the metal horse.
I love that.
I love it too. If he had died, though, it would have been very, very bad. And speaking of... Waiting on the egg should be available soonish if it's not available now. Is Elyoya going to kick things off? Good 2-man Cataclysm. Flash out from Carzzy. Supa on the way in. Desperate to hold on. Desperate to carry as Myrwn's going to fall up, and that's down for Fiesta. MCoY find the angle, and they pounce on Vitality as they grab 2.
Pretty weird swap from MCoY. They are swapping the Carzzy into the Cassante, which they can't really dive. Meanwhile, they're leaving MCoY.
Just drops the aggro, and Myrwn just goes down. Is there enough damage there? Rolls out the carpet for him. Meanwhile, in the top lane fight, Naak Nako going all out, but the stun is there to hold on to dear life. Q going to finish it. The Acathian Rain getting one back as Jojopyun now running. Comet, who gets the mental edge here, as Fear lands onto Alvaro. 3K left on the Herald. All of MCoY now arriving to the play. Elyoya into the back line. Carzzy, nice initial interrupt. Ulti onto the entire team. That's big damage, but there's no one else there to follow up. Carzzy's ulti was massive, but no one can do anything now. Lyncas does manage to get the objective, but jumps over the wall and just drops the Rift Herald. Battle Herald now, trying to ride through the rest of the team. Naak Nako coming over the wall, pulling him into the Herald. Knock back into the wall. Lyncas ready for the reset, gonna jump in and dive onto Supa. Now has the reset ult ready to go. The dogs are barking, but MCoY are still standing. Jojo will finally fall. Lyncas dodging out. Flash over the wall there. Dizzy is Lyncas. 4-0-1.
Goes all out. Doesn't get his W off right before the damage comes.
We're not done. The fight is going. Alvaro going for the knockup. Lyncas going to pull back. Big damage though coming out from Lyncas as he's now unstoppable. His ulti not quite ready to go, but he's still on the hunt for Elyoya. Elyoya down. Double kill for the dogs. Vitality.
They aren't taking the correct steps. They aren't choosing the correct fights. And Myrwn
going all out now for Naak Nako. Alvaro there, but it's too late. Pathmaker. Naak Nako should have enough healing to survive. Pullback is good. He needs to keep hitting a target, though. The tower is there. Fiesta, can he 1v1 Supa? Supa, this is the ideal circumstance. Right on top of the mage. The double is there. Elyoya gonna move in. Flag and drag. Locks up onto Carzzy. Immediate interrupt coming in for the rest of the team. Pulled back. All out goes Naak Nako to stop Elyoya from coming in. It's Fiesta over the wall. Mark up onto Supa. Resets coming in for Vitality. Good damage from Jojo, but it's not enough. Reset on the ulti coming in for Lyncas. Dogs moving in once again. The pack is calling, and MCoY simply cannot answer in the face of the overwhelming damage of Vitality.
And Elyoya tries to find engage to set up Supa, but it's Lyncas who has that dog in him.
Oh, lock up there. Alvaro going over the wall. Lyncas forced to use the throw of the pack a little bit early. Fleshy now following up the shattering strike. It's Naak Nako on the front lines, and Alvaro first to fall as MCoY retreat back to their red buff, trying to get more space. Q flash forward from Naak Nako. He wants to make the difference. Ready for the fire to rain from the skies. Fiesta with his fire on his bear gets a ton of work done. Supa running. Naak Nako unstoppable with the barrier keeps Supa standing. Carzzy trying to zone away.
I think he's Dragon there. The Dragon is coming in, but Myrwn is in.
Myrwn finds Carzzy, but now he's against 2 mages. Is he tanky enough? It looks like the answer is absolutely not. All of Vitality collapse on him.
Myrwn tries to pull all of Vitality here.
They can't group in the pit. They're just going to be fishing a barrel for the double mages of Vitality. Supa on the side can do a lot of work if his front line lives, and they are not living. Fleshy now on the charge. The soul is being taken. Vitality are having their cake. They're eating all of the cake at the same time.
It's so delicious. It's a delicious cake, Dracos, because MCoY are crumbling.
Ticking. Baleful Torch. Does he have Deadfire Touch as well? Supa might still follow to this. Ticking health bar. Alvaro getting zoned back. Supa does manage to survive, but his support will not. Recall still coming in for Supa. 7K, 6K, getting lower. A flag, a drag, a cataclysm. 4K, they've split him back away from the team. Supa off to the side, jumping to the back line. Should just be able to one-shot Carzzy. Taunt is there for Myrwn, doing his best to front line. But the dogs, they're on top of Supa. There's no way for him to go. Jojopyun running away from Fiesta. It's just him and Alvaro. That they will. 3,000 gold lead for Lyncas, 8-0-7. I was a little bit nervous when he locked this in Champion Select. Fear, the spiraling despair. Fiesta tries to proto belt out, but the Cataclysm still catches him, and now MCoY have an angle to follow up. Fiesta buys an extra second with the Zhonya's. Lyncas now on the collapse. Supa flying into the backline, but he can't hit anybody. Forced away, 50% HP. Fiesta still face tanking through the power of the Chemtech Soul, and it's Jojopyun losing out as Fiesta still lives for far too long. Jojopyun finds the shutdown. Carzzy on the chase. Naak Nako to finish it.
Oh, it's a chase now. It's a chase.
Supa running. MCoY simply too far behind. Vitality winning out with their wallets in an otherwise close fight as Fleshy will fall as well. But Supa's still alive! He takes another one with him. It's all eyes on Lyncas and Naak Nako to hold it. Alvaro, the sacrificial cow, to give the team space thrown away as Lyncas is legendary. Forced now into the GA. Bomb across the top. The Mega Inferno Bomb not connecting. Good pacing coming in from MCoY. Fiesta caught in the Cataclysm. The follow-up damage not quite there. Fear onto Jojo. Fleshy forced back. Bro, okay. This is rude.
Okay, just kidding.
This is like when the cat brings home the mouse or the bird and it's not really dead. They're just batting at it. I guess it's a dog instead. But there you go. That's an Elder Dragon.
Sonya says the Mega Inferno Bomb, and never mind.
No, Carzzy that. Flashing away. He's still dead.
Oh my gosh! Is that one ult?
80 carries. It's time for you to get on social media and complain, boys.
Right now, I want to see a hate spread for 6. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure that was one super mega Inferno Bomb that killed Supa.
Taking him down. Empowered by Elder, to be fair. Vitality in the victory lap.
Oh my god.
Vitality set to take down MCoY. MCoY set to go 0-3 in Paris. KC fans eating good today.
And Fiesta, what a display of confidence on this way. Solo killing Jojopyun. Finally bouncing back after his first 2 series, but look at the TP here. Alvaro is behind.
Alvaro on the flank, immediately going to get nerfed. Still finds the 2-man knockup. They're holding on to hope. Jojopyun doesn't have the ulti in the right spot, and Alvaro's just going to die. That's it. Flash in from Fleshy, looking for the re-engage, manages to lock up 3. The immediate follow-up coming in for the rest of Vitality. Ulti from Lyncas. The egg is there, scrambling Jojopyun in his own base as he remains legendary. 11-0-7 for those dogs as Vitality cut down MCoY and Paris comes to life. The hate watchers eating good as Vitality strikes back.